In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a WordPress development environment for free using InstaWP. Now, this is a sponsored video by InstaWP, but I've been using them for about a year now for my web design agency. Now, InstaWP has helped me speed up my WordPress development by being able to create pre-made WordPress installations. And that includes having plugins, themes, maybe extra templates that I need, 404 pages, things that I don't want to just keep repeating every single time I create a new WordPress installation. It's already all set up and it's ready to go, so I can start the development website for my client. It just makes everything so much easier. I highly recommend that you guys use this tool. They do have very affordable pricing that I'm going to be going over. Okay, now before I go over the pricing here, let me go into features here. So you can see we have sites, instant WordPress sites within seconds. You get to create a site very quickly, and then you have your template, your pre-made WordPress installations, which I love, configurations, tools, deployment, integrations, and various other stuff that you guys are gonna love as well. So let's go over the pricing here. Like I said, very affordable. So you do have the free plan. You do get to create a free WordPress development environment. There is a catch though. It's not a permanent site and it'll only last about 8 hours. But they do have a starter plan and it's only $6 a month. Completely affordable. So I think that you guys should probably go with this one. Check it out, just so then you guys do get those permanent websites, because you only have a development website active for about 8 hours. And the reason why they have that feature is just so then if you're creating demo sites for your clients, or if you're featuring a plugin and you want people to test it out, that's always a great thing to have on there. The one that I use is a professional plan. It's the one I actually recommend. It's the one they recommend, as you can see here. It's only $29 a month. I think that it's completely affordable here. 25 active sites. Unless you're a very large agency, I think this is going to be pretty good, because once you develop the site and you make it live, you can just go ahead and remove that, because you're not going to need that anymore. Now you have that extra space there. They do have yearly plans as well, in case you want to try those out. Now let's go ahead and actually try this out. Click on try for free, and then I'm going to put in my information here and I'll be right back. So once you have your email in there, go ahead and just click on default, and then you can choose this option here, whether you're a freelancer agency. I'm going to put freelancer, launch site instantly. There we go. So now we can just go ahead and click on one click, log into your site here. And we have our information, we have our username, and then our password. So it's going to open up another tab, and then it's going to automatically log in for us. So we don't really need to even add any of this information, but it is always great to have. But before I go into the WordPress installation, let's go into the dashboard here. This is where we can really see the magic. So we are going to have to verify our email, but I'm not going to be doing that in this video, because we're able to just set up everything just now. So as you can see, we have our URL, time to expire. So basically in 7 hours, or more like 8, the website will expire. Now, if you don't want it to expire, and this is what I always recommend you do, is that you just reserve it. The problem with that though, if you want to reserve it, you do have to upgrade, but you will have an installation for about 8 hours, which is great here. But after that, it will unfortunately expire. Now you can add a tag. Now, cool part is that we can go ahead and save templates, but before we end up doing that and have our templates that we can reuse every single time, I'm going to go ahead and actually install some plugins just so then I can show you guys. So let's click add new. Let's just install maybe Elementor here, our core plugins that we always use. And you can add the pro version as well, but just for this video, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just going to show you that you can have some pre-installed plugins, and you can even set up your pages if you wanted to, because technically you're just using the same WordPress installation. Skip. I'm actually going to exit out of this, and then let's go in appearance here. Let's add new, and of course let's do our hello theme, and let's activate that. Now I'm not going to add any more plugins or themes, just because I don't want to make this video too long here. So let's go back into InstaWP now that we have that set up, and let's go ahead and create save template, and we'll call this our Elementor. You can call it our template, our theme, whatever you would want to call it, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on save. And then if we refresh here, I don't even think we need to refresh, but I'm just going to refresh the page anyway. We can go to our templates and we can see our template here. Now what we can do is whenever we go ahead and create add new, we can go ahead and choose from our templates. So we can have an Elementor template. Make sure you always give it a name, and then you would be able to reserve it so then it doesn't get expired and you can't access it anymore, but you do have to upgrade there, and it's very affordable in case you want to do that. But you at least have a couple hours to get your WordPress site developed there. But like I said, you can just pay for it and you'll have unlimited time, but it is a great environment that you guys can use for your development. And they do have other options where you can go ahead and just install some pre-made plugins in case you're starting from scratch. But if you already have a template, use your template there and then hit create, and then it'll go ahead and create really quickly, almost instantly. Looks like it's still installing. All right, there we go. Click auto login. There we go. You can log in. And then as you can see, we'll have our plugins installed in here and everything will be looking great. Just gonna go over the tabs here before I end off this video. So on the sites tab, you'll have all your sites that you're currently developing, whether they're reserved or not, or they're gonna expire. The reason why, and I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why they have the whole, time to expire, is because this is great if you want to go ahead and create demos for clients, or just a demo site that you want people to use fairly quickly, and you want to set up a time frame for it to expire so then it can no longer be accessed. Whether you're developing your own plugin and you want to showcase it on a temporary link, this is what you can do for that. But it's also just great for development once you just reserve the site there. Over here, we have our templates that you can go ahead and set up that you can end up reusing over and over again, which I believe is amazing. This is your connects, all of your sites that you've been connecting to, and this is mainly where you can do your staging of your live site. So it's pretty awesome because what InstaWP will do is that it will create a clone of your current live site, whether that's hosted somewhere else, and then it'll bring it on here, and then it'll create a staging environment that you can develop, and then maybe do some adjustments to it, and then you can push it to the live site, which is on your different host, which I completely love, and I recommend you guys do if you guys have any clients that are a little bit picky about changes and they want to go ahead and approve everything before it goes live, right? And then this is where you can also connect to your hosting environments, and you can do Cloudways and pretty much all the stuff that you need to do. So it's really great for staging and setting up development environments. And they have these other options here, which I'm not too familiar with. But those are the main ones that I want to be going over here. But this is such a great tool. Unfortunately, yeah, you only have about 8 hours to create a site there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like it for the YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of my videos.